tougher one. They were just mentioning it, and apparently there is a thread about it on High Def Junkies too. I guess the green blob issue is not just UK, it's in the US as well, but some people have been seeing it. Is Panasonic aware of that issue? Is Panasonic working on that issue?
Okay. Honestly, I am, up until yesterday, I was not aware of any green blob issue.
Neither was I.
Okay? And so I've never seen it, and I don't know of anyone that's been talking about it other until last night when someone in the UK was saying it.
Right. Well, apparently they just said on High Def Junkies,
yeah,
there is a big thread.
And remember, as part of your
includes
Panasonic
US.
warranty, you also have our concierge service.
Right, sure.
So have them call, diagnose over the phone, maybe get a tech.
Yeah.
We can I'm a sales guy. I deal with the customer that buys thousands upon thousands. I have not heard of a green blob issue in the United States. I've barely heard of it overseas. So let's direct those customers to call the concierge line. It's on our website.
Sure.
All the paperwork in their box, and let's diagnose it.
Good. Thank you. Thank you.
You know, I wanted to answer the green blob for a second. To date, in the last 4 or 5 months since the BT30's come out, we've sold over 350 units. We inspect every one before we ship them. And I haven't seen green blob, and I haven't had any of my 350 customers tell me about it. So, I don't know. On the internet, I've read it once or twice.
What is it?
I don't know. And I've never seen it in the 350 units that we've inspected personally, and no customer has come to me and say, I have green blobs.
I remember descriptions of it from AV
Yeah,
forums.
yeah, but it's very rare that it even comes up. And the other thing is, I don't know if anybody remembers, but the Kurus had something like that. And once they broke in, that wasn't it?
No, they never had that.
Okay.
I know what from the description of it. It's almost like translating to be uniformity issues.
I see.
Right.
Across a white screen. That's all it is.
The
Right.
Sony SXR DRPs years ago.
Yeah, the green blob on that. That would be
Yes.
something similar to it.
Yeah. I don't see it, so maybe there's a defective TV or two out there. That might be it. And so now it'll be known as the green blob defect, you know, if you come across that. But it's going to be rare, and there are other defects. Anything can go wrong. There's a lot of components in there. But I would think that that's a issue unto itself.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with the quality or the production of the TV
Right.
at all. Which brings me to what I wanted to step out here and say. First, I want to say hello to all my friends all over the world, especially the UK AV forums. Barry over there, Kevin over there. Hello, my friends.
Turby.
And
Please.
Turby.
Yes, he.
He's in the UK.
No. Never mind.
All right.
Turbay too. I hope you're watching.
Yes, I'm sure he is. Sean Turby. And my apologies to the UK. Apparently, I misspoke. There is a problem with the green blob on Panasonic TVs produced in the European factory. So I was advised, you know, all great men have fabulous advisors around them, and so do I. And that's part of what makes me as good as I am. And I was just advised that I was incorrect. They're all made in different factories, like Dwayne was just saying. There's 2 or 3 factories for North American production, just from Panasonic. They're produced differently in a different factory for Europe. All the glass comes out of the same plant in
They're
Japan.
assembled in different factories.
They're assembled in different
Yes.
factories, but those subcontractors that supply other components
Right.
may and can be different. There is an issue, and I ask Panasonic Japan, who I know is watching, to please take a look at what's going on in Europe with the green blob. We don't have it, but they do. So my apologies to the UK guys who just gave me a hard time, that the issue is real, and just wanted to say a lot of what we do here is bring attention to good and bad. Actually, that is what we do. And we do it for the public, but we also do it for the manufacturers, because we challenge them to get better all the time. I personally have a passion for companies. Everybody makes
Everyone makes mistakes.
mistakes.
We're human.
That's right. These are built by humans. And every TV, every one, every year has different types of different problems that crank up. You can't just test for everything and not be caught with something. I brought up last night the Apple iPhone 4 didn't make phone calls. Everybody knows that. Didn't make phone calls. Because if you held it, you grounded it, and it didn't have a signal. So didn't the engineers at Apple test their phone to see if it could make calls before they released it? So there you go. So that's just a wild, and that's a company that almost never makes mistakes. So these things happen, and so the best part of what I like here is that we bring it to the attention of the manufacturers, defects and things that we see that could make the product better, both to make them in spec and to even make them perform even better than that. So I love, and this is what I really wanted to get to, the companies that listen to us and listen to Dave Katzmeyer, and listen to Stacey Spears, and listen to Kevin Miller, and Dwayne, and of course Joel Silver and Joe Kane. Listen to all these people and fix their mistakes. My hat's off to Panasonic and all the companies that fix their problems. Come with firmware upgrades. Come to your house and change your boards out of your TV, costing them probably millions of dollars to do that. Amazing corporate culture to do that. Face your mistake and fix it. That's to be so highly commended. And there are so many great big companies. I don't want to mention any names because I don't want to embarrass companies that start with an S. Not yours. Not yours. That don't fix their problems.
Company starts with
Wait a minute. There's only.
Gotta be careful.
Wait a
Yeah.
minute. The two.
Oh,
the two
oh, there's so many S's. There's so many S's. Not your company either, by the way. There's a bunch of S's. So my hat's off to those that really face it, admit it, and fix it. That is the most highly commendable position for a company to be in. So, and a lot of what we do leads to that. So I'm very grateful for that. Also, there's been a few folks. Everybody here today is either a VIP, and most are. Some, if you're not, you're sitting next to a really very important person. Some people will recognize on the internet, and some names are coming up of some of the people that are in the audience. I ask you not to do that. This is a private event. So let's keep it that way. Thanks again. Let's move on.